Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Box, the Technical Trader at TechTrader.com. These are the charts of the day. It's Tuesday the 12th, the 19th of February. And these are, as I said, the charts of the day. Well, we're going to go over some stocks today that are still looking very fine. And you can see that AG, for example, the inverse head and shoulders that form broke out today. I think the stock has merit for advance to test 7.5, 8.5, and then 9.75 range. We'll see what happens, but gold and silver stocks looking good. Here's an example of the gold stocks in a beautiful uptrend. AU broke out of a coil or wedge again, and today exploded for $1.40 or 10%. It's a pretty big move for that stock. We may be in acceleration mode. Wouldn't be surprised to see 17 tested. BLFS, BioLife Solutions, after coming out of its downtrend and then forming a consolidation above the moving averages, broke out and then hit a falling wedge. Today, it broke the falling wedge. I'm looking for a move to get to 22 and 26 on that one. Ciena swing still looking good and moving forward for about 7 days in a row now. And it broke out above resistance in that zone. And I'm going to move that down a little bit, take that out, and say that I think now we can extend up towards 48. That was my secondary swing target. CRNT popping. Earnings are coming out tomorrow morning. If it takes out this quadruple or triple top, I'm looking for about 585, 6.5, and 7. CSIQ broke out as well of a wedge pattern today with a pop of $1.76 or 8.5% on a real good volume. You can see the volume was the second biggest volume on an update since November. The stock looks to me like 24 and 28 are targets. FCX, well, copper's moving. The FCX broke out today out of an inverse head and shoulders. And you can see that this one has designs, I think, on testing the declining top line at 14 and then 15. We get through this zone, I'm looking at 18. For solar, a nice reversal day off the trend lines and off support. And you can see the way this stock's acting in here. It tells me that this is ready to make another move to 56, 57 zone. HMI powering ahead now, up 8 days in a row. Today's volume was huge for that stock. You can see the biggest volume on an update since back in March of last year. And to me, now we're breaking through the high, the spike high from last June. We might see the stock extend into the high teens. INSY broke out as well. You can see the double bottom, the base pattern. The breakout across the levels of resistance. Moving averages are crossing over. I could think at this point that this stock may make a run towards 6.25. And if it gets beyond that, it may very well move up to test approximately something around 8.5, maybe as high as 10, 10.25. IO, one of our swing trades, popped out of an extending little mini, let's call it pennant, and it popped 69 cents or 5.5%. I think the stock makes it up to mid-channel around 16, maybe as high as 17.5 on this move. JK Solar, outstanding, really stellar chart. And this multiple waves up with a platform, it broke out today. I think the stock makes a run at 21, my next target. JNUG, well, gold's really on the move. It was up $22 an ounce today. And the JNUG took off the triple ETF after a 1, 2, 3, 4 and recent pullback wedge exploded for 2 days in a row with the breakaway gap today. Now there is lateral resistance right up here in that, let's call it 13 range. But the secondary target has to be up around 17. So that's what I'm calling for, 13 and 17. MFGP, 2 gaps in 3 days. Interesting, gap here and then gap there. It looks awfully powerful for a move to fill the gap up to 26. Watch the momentum on this one. NTEC also broke a wedge today. Really nice pattern developed on a beautiful chart. Notice how it held the trend line, the parallel line to there. I'm looking for a mid-channel line, run up to about 965.75 and then 11.575. Nugget is also with JNUG, also moving, broke out of the flag and is spiking up. I have a target eventually. If it can get to right where it is, we can see the stock at 27.8. Overstock, a nice pop today, took out that consolidation range. Volume picked up to 6.2 million. The OBV is going vertical. Real good stuff there. I think the stock makes it up to a test of 27. SPN, well, the V-bottom with the double platform and the breakout above the double top and the breakaway gap today, all very bullish stuff. I'm looking for a move to a test at least around that 6.75 range, maybe as high as 7.25 in that zone before it gets any pullback. TMDI broke out yesterday. We highlighted it. I want to highlight it again because today's high and the spike high here, both 465. We can get through that. I'm looking at near 6 and near 7.5. TPNL also broke yesterday and followed through today. I'm looking out for this one. He got near $10 if the momentum continues the way this is looking. TSEM exploded. This semiconductor has been in a downtrend for over a year, and you can see that the turnaround, I think, is complete with multiple bottoms, a breakout of a base, a couple days of stalling. Today, big volume on the upside. This stock, 3.5 million is the biggest volume on an up day, going way back. So for me, I'm going to see if this tests the 19.25 35 range, next resistance, and then you look at it 21, 22. What may be moving and may have broken out today was a big day for it. I thought the stock popped 102 or 11.4% on 1.14 million. And it looks to me like this is going to accelerate. If it gets through that zone, we may see 13, 14 zone. Yeti, yet again, 5 days in a row. Today, tagging the top of the channel. The way I've drawn it looks like a parallel channel to this bottom. A little extended short term. Let it back and fill, form wave 4. Maybe we can get wave 5, take it to the high 20s. And finally, YRCW continues to impress. Another update for this one. We've only had 4 or 5 separate down days in the last month and a half. In 6 weeks, it's been a beautiful chart. I think the stock makes a run at the 8 3/4 range. And that's it for tonight, everybody. Everyone have a good evening. Relax. Let's make some money tomorrow. Rely on HB, and I'll tell you what to do. Bye-bye.